Hello, my name is the Audiophile Man. That's my actual name, would you believe it? Hey, it causes havoc when I go to the passport office. I'll tell you. This is the latest music alerts. What do we have for you? Well, we have vinyl. Vinyl is the topic of the week. And we're starting with one Erik Klinga, which sounds like a character from MASH, the TV series. It's not quite. He has an album called 100 Tongues on the Thanatosis label. This is an avant-garde release from the, well, how would you describe him? Swedish electroacoustic experimental composer, I would say. Mixing pipe organ, modular synths there and there, field recordings there and there as well. This one is slow and it's all about the environment, the space. Next is Frank Zappa and Captain Beefheart and the album Bongo Fury, a 50th anniversary edition from Universal, mastered by the ever-wonderful Bernie Grundman, who's been mastering now for 247 years. And he's been doing this from the original master tapes in this particular example. It's a sort of, the album is a sort of creative reunion back in 1975, recorded partly live in Austin in the US and partly in the studio. And it kind of blends, well, you know what you're going to get. You're going to get jazz rock, which can be out there often, blues, freeform vocals. What makes this album special is the tension. Next, we have a Record Store Day release via Demon in the UK from Status Quo. This is a double album that's been restored and newly remixed by the band's archivist. I didn't know they had one, but apparently they do. His name is Andy Gamble. Well done, Andy. I'm all for archiving. This one has been found from tapes in lead singer Francis Rossi's library. So well done, Andy. Tracks include Rockin' All Over the World, Down Down, and Roll Over Lay Down. Next, we're going to change the size a little bit. We're going to go from 12-inch to 7 from the UK's Fruits de Mer, from Schizo Fun Addict. Limited is the 7-inch to just 200 copies and pressed on a rather fetching shade of blue. This one features the tracks Pasteline Dream and Fate Reprise. Think late 60s psychedelia, dream pop, and even experimental electronica. Expect swirling textures, expect phased guitars, narcotic vocals, and surreal naivety. Next, we have Amalie Dahl and Daphne Extended on Sonic Transmissions. There's a mouthful. This music is a mouthful and an earful. This is European avant-garde jazz. It's a double album. It is full on. It's restless, it's exploratory, and very much rooted in collective improvisation. And it's also quite an exciting listen. Pieces evolve organically rather than sticking to rigid structures. You got texture, you got space, and dynamics. That's where this album is at. It's all about the dynamics. Back to Demon now, and another Record Store Day special, specifically The Art of Noise and The Seduction of Claude Debussy. The first ever vinyl edition, this one, a double album, and that on Deep Sea Blue. Blue vinyl is obviously de rigueur at the moment. It includes John Hurt as the narrator. Hell of a voice, has old John Hurt, very distinctive indeed. Sticking with Demon, why not? Let's stick with Demon. And 2 special collector's editions devoted to the very lovely Kim Wilde. We have the 1988 album Close on red vinyl, including bonus tracks. This was Wilde's 6th album, and it had a dance pop style, and it was pretty good. Next, we have 1984's Teasers and Dares on, you guessed it, blue vinyl, featuring 2 B-side bonus tracks and a disco sound, plus a polished, see, I did plus and polished at the same time, to prosh. Sounded like Sean Connery, hey? Anyway, where was I? Apart from Sean Connery. Polished image on this particular one from the lady herself. In terms of quality, it's a bit of a miss, I would say, in quality terms. There is a tease, as the album suggests. There's some really good quality songwriting here from Kim Wilde herself, but the album doesn't really come together and you kind of lose that quality. And it's a shame. It could have been better, I would say. It's a missed opportunity, I think is the term used by critics. Next is People in Orbit. That's the collective, and the album Viewpoint. This is the second album from the Swedish contemporary jazz quintet, and that features jazz improv, a rock energy, and electronic textures. There's a real cinematic feel here, I would say. And we're going to go back to Demon because we just can't stay away. And we have a live album from Ian Dury and the Blockheads from, again, the Record Store Day release schedule. Live in London, 1980 is the name of this one, the title. And it's been pressed on orange vinyl, just for a change, hey. There's a photo-bedecked pair of inner sleeves, spanning 2 discs and including Topper Hedden, Wilco Johnson and Don Cherry as guests. And you get the usual guys, Davy Payne, Norman Watt Roy, Charlie Charles and the rest. You also get a host of classic tracks, including, what do you get? You get Clever Trevor, What a Waste, and Hit Me With Your Rhythm Stick. Oh, and Sex and Drugs and Rock and Roll. Can't leave that one out, hey. Anyway, that's your lot, folks. That's the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for staying to the end. And thank you too for your support. I will put links down below that need to be linked. Anyone with a kind of Bandcampy kind of connection, I'll put down there. You can check it out. And that's it. Also, my own links are down there, my Facebook group, my website, and my Patreon page, if you would like to check that out to support this channel, because Patreon funds this channel, keeps it going. So if you like these kind of videos, consider supporting me over there. They appear over there first, by the way. You get first dibs over there. And there's some exclusives too. I'll be back, hopefully this time next week, with another one of these. So we're looking in a different day. I mean, here we are on Saturday. Hey, next week it'll probably be a Friday. Music Alerts does move between Friday and Saturday. I don't know if you know this, but put the old bell down there. It'll tell you when I pop up unexpectedly. Jack in the Box. So yeah, I hope to see you next time around. Probably a Friday next week, and hope to have your company. Until then, folks, bye-bye for now.